Today on the Hobby Grotto, we're looking at fast and easy rust effects. Our base coat here is with Doombull Brown, which has just the right amount of red in it to be perfect for this, and you don't have to be too neat, it's rust after all. What's important is that you have the paint nice and watered down because you're going to need 2 coats here for good coverage. All you need for rust is a red brown, a lighter more yellowy brown, and a mid-range silver. It's really easy to get a cool effect, and as always with the Hobby Grotto, we're looking at how to make this process as simple as possible. You can even add some texture paint down before this base coat if you want to get some really heavy rust going. The other key to rust is foam or sponges, and we're going to be using them to apply pretty much everything else now to give us that mottled effect. This kind of sponge is incredibly easy to find, it often comes with hobby items and I just cut it down to smaller squares. We're applying the XV88 here, and make sure to wipe the paint off a little so it's not too heavy when you apply it. You don't need to follow any kind of pattern here, just put it heavier and lighter in some parts. And for this stage, we're still creating the colouring of the rust, so you want to make sure you're dabbing as opposed to dragging the sponge over the miniature too much. Otherwise it will just hit the raised areas and it won't have the same effect. Now we're coming back with the Doombull Brown sponge to give it a bit more of a layered effect. Just dabbing it on, keep this one very light and wipe most of the paint off your sponge. We're just bringing down the harshness of the XV88 here, not repainting the whole thing. With the red-brown rust colour done, it's time to add some silver with the sponge, exactly the same as we did before, and you can use any silver for this. I'm just using Leadbelcher because it's a good standard silver. Also make sure you're not using the same sponge for all these colours, otherwise it will muddy the effect, but you can totally reuse foam and sponges like this for ages. Now we can add some optional details. For example, if it's looking a bit too silver, you can give the rust another once over with the Doombull Brown, which I've actually done here to dull the glimmer slightly. And I like to add some Nuln Oil to the recesses to give the miniature a bit more definition, although you might want to ignore this altogether as it's quite subtle. I also like to come back through at the end and add some silver highlights with the brush. I find that these heavier painted on highlights really complete the rust effect as long as you don't make them too neat, just a highlight here and there to finish it off. And that's rust. As you can see, it's so simple to do. Here's some more rusted metal I painted with some other colours on there so you can see how it all works together. Hope you enjoyed these painting tips, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on the Hobby Grotto.